Hey, it's Zach here at Pello Fitness, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what to do to hack your motivation to lose fat. I know that you struggle with this, and motivation is a big weak spot for you. So listen along, and you're going to learn a lot. So, like I said in this video, I'm going to explain to you exactly how to hack your motivation. See, motivation is very fickle. It comes and goes. And a lot of times we don't have a lot of control over it. Okay? So, I like to tell people, a lot of my clients, that usually motivation is driven by urgency. And so there are some ways to get some urgency, but if your doctor told you you were really sick and if you don't lose weight, you're going to have a lot of health issues, you're going to have urgency, which is going to in turn increase your motivation or discipline, right? But that's sometimes it's hard to just create out of thin air. But first of all, you might look at your whys. Why do you want to lose the weight? Why do you want to change? How does losing 10 pounds, how's that going to affect your life? Keep having that extra weight on your body each and every day. What is it doing to you? How is it affecting you? Are you embarrassed to be changing in front of your spouse? Are you embarrassed when you go, you get your bathing suit on and go to the beach? Why do you want to lose weight? And how is it affecting your life? Because if it's not affecting your life, you don't have urgency and then you don't have motivation, okay? Now, one of the other key principles here is going to be to match your effort with your motivation. If you can do this, you're going to be able to lose weight or keep it off forever. And what does that mean? Well, matching your motivation means basically you can assess, what your motivation and discipline levels are currently, right? And then adjust your output or your goals or your actions accordingly. So if you have a lot of motivation, maybe you do make some bigger changes in your life. If you don't have a lot of motivation, then you should do small, controlled, sustainable habit change. So something as simple as eating 4 or 5 palms of protein per day as a goal and nothing else. Starting out really slow. So just focusing on 1% better. Again, if your motivation's low, start really, really easy. Stuff that's as simple that you can hit a win every single day because that builds momentum. So this is just really important if you want long-term results. And I think it's, as a coach, it's one of the biggest things. If we can get you to understand that, you can't push harder than where you're currently at motivation-wise, if we can get you there, you're going to get great results long-term because even if you lost a half a pound a week for a year, it's 26 pounds. If you lost 1 pound a week, it's 52 pounds. Think of how that would change your life. Even small changes just adding up over time. And the other concept I want to talk about is how we kind of have this motivation and discipline gas tank. Okay, this is so important. If you can just imagine that all your motivation, discipline, and urgency fit into one gas tank. And everything that you do, your stress at work, your stress in your relationships, your kids, all of this stuff, and exercise, your diet, making changes, all this stuff drains your gas tank, okay? And the more things you add to it, the faster it drains. Urgency, like a doctor telling you something's wrong, increases your gas tank. It fills it up a little faster, okay? But it's always filling up. But if you don't have the urgency, it's filling up slower. All right, so if you keep throwing stuff at it, it keeps draining it. So this is really huge. That you have to understand that there's going to be periods of time when you can push, and there's going to be periods of time that you can't push hard, and that's where the 1% better comes in. That's where your bare minimums come in. Maybe it's just getting your protein each meal. Maybe it's just getting vegetables each meal. Maybe it's working out 2 times per week instead of 4. You have to figure out what is your bare minimum just to keep you moving forward. Just so you can tell in your mind, hey, I'm good. I've done this. I'm making progress. Not just on the scale, but making progress on doing the daily actions, right? That's the key. So these are some things you really need to keep in mind. And what I want you to do is post in the comments what your bare minimums are. What if everything is tough in life and you don't have a lot of motivation? What are the bare minimum things you can do with exercise and nutrition and or lifestyle that's going to keep you moving forward, at least make you feel like you're taking steps in the right direction? Because again, that's the key. And you know what? We have to spend more of our time in that stage than we do in the push stage when you can actually work hard. So again, in the comments, post what's your bare minimum for exercise, nutrition, and or lifestyle that you can do no matter what, even if life is stressful. And if you can do this and you can stick to this, you will get results.